What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Credit Plug channel where we talk about how to build credit, how to establish relationships with banks and financial institutions, and most importantly, how to get you access to high limit credit funding. So, for today's video, I'm going to be giving you some updates on Torpago. So, in the beginning of November, we did a review on one of the latest fintech companies that offers a corporate expense management platform and a business credit card, and that's Torpago. What sets Torpago apart from some of the other expense management platforms that we've covered is the fact that they have a revolving credit card, meaning that you can carry a balance indefinitely. Whereas some of these other expense management platforms, they have a billing cycle where you have to pay your bill in full at the end of 30 days, 14 days, or even 7 days. So that's one of the distinctions with Torpago. But when we dropped that video, there were a ton of applications. So the original application review process was supposed to take between 5 and 7 days. And I know that timetable was extended just given the applications. I think they got close to 4,000 applications or so in like the first 24 hours. So they were working diligently to process all the applications. Now, some things you want to be aware of. So on the back end, there's a lot of risk management compliance that has to be done. And so it's what's called the KYC, know your customer. So they're verifying your identity, they're verifying your business. So checking with the Secretary of State, making sure that you're in good standing, making sure that you're an actual business, you have a valid business bank account. So all of those things, you want to make sure that information that you submit is congruent so that there's no discrepancies, because if there are discrepancies, then that can prevent you from getting approved. Now, the reason why they have KYC procedures, they also have AML, which is anti-money laundering. It's just a set of procedures that financial institutions have to abide by when establishing business relationships with other entities. So they have to verify all of your information. So that's number one. Number two, money in the bank, right? So you're going to need a minimum of 3 months of banking data before you can apply. That's just the minimum. You're ideally going to want a longer banking history than that. But if your business bank account is less than 3 months, then you're probably not going to get approved just because there's not enough data to assess your business's credit worthiness based on your business banking. So again, they're looking into your banking data. So another thing, you're going to need to have some activity in those accounts, right? You're going to need some money, show some deposits, income coming into your bank account. So if you're a brand new business with no income, then this isn't going to be an option for you right now. You're going to want to establish some banking history, establish that you have income coming in. But I did get some feedback from some subscribers, some who were approved, some were denied. So I just wanted to share some of the insights in terms of what you would need at a minimum in order to get approved. So your net deposits month over month. That's what you want to demonstrate to the banks to establish that you're a credit worthy business. And all that really means is that there's more money being retained in your business than leaving out. Important. But, anyways, let's go jump over to their platform and I'll walk through all the features and functionality. All right, so if you haven't already signed up, you can do so. There's a link in the description. So this is our exclusive Torpago Credit Plug landing page. So if you apply through our landing page and you sign up and you get approved for the Torpago Business Credit Card, you get 1.25% cash back on every dollar that you spend. But if you apply through the regular website, you only get 1% cash back. No one else is getting that deal. That's just exclusive to the Credit Plug community. So definitely sign up, link in the description. So I just wanted to share this. All right, so after you sign up, register your account, you could sign in. But before I sign in and show you the platform, I just wanted to emphasize a couple points. There's no hard inquiry when you apply for the Torpago Business Credit Card. They use the platform and they're looking into your banking data. So we're logged in. They give you a dashboard. And remember, as a business owner, you're going to have administrative permission. So that's the ability to approve transactions, create different policies, as well as assign virtual or even physical credit cards. Now, let's start off first. I just wanted to show you how the dashboard looks. There's transactions that may be in review, ones that have been submitted, approved by you as the administrator, or if it's out of policy. Now, out of policy means, let's say you have a department that's for marketing, but for that particular bucket of marketing funds, you try to use it for subscriptions and it's out of policy. So that's what that means. And then decline transactions as well. And in order to create the virtual cards, it's very easy. You just hit this plus new button right here, and you could either request or increase the virtual card. You could also request a physical card. So if you request a physical card, let's just click right here. You just select the user who is going to be assigned to the department within your company. So you could create different. I like to refer to it as like different buckets. So right here, for example, we have general admin costs. This is going to be the expiration date. So the date in which the card will then be expired. You can set that date and the amount and then where to send it to. They also have this spending restrictions where you can set a daily limit as well as a transaction limit or even merchant restrictions. So this gives you a lot of control over the expenses in the company. And then in terms of virtual cards, it's very easy as well. So you can do a new virtual card and select the user, the department, basically the same functionality as creating a physical card. And you could also set it to either recurring use or one-time use. So for example, you can do a one-time use, so that card's only good for one transaction, or if it's a recurring, transactions, you could also set that. So it gives you a lot of controls. All right, so this page right here shows you the transaction details. So you can look at all the recent transactions. It'll tell you the spend based on all the different users in your company. It's just a way for you to really kind of see where your money is going. It gives you a high level view of that. So you could dive a little bit deeper into your business expenses and your numbers a little bit more. This gives you the ability to manage your cards. It gives you a snapshot of all the cards that you have, active cards, pending approvals, things like that. So on this page, you can create users for your business. So you can create a new user. You just click this add new user, and then you can enter their name, email address, date of birth, the department, the user role. So they could either be, let's say, an admin, a manager, or a user. So admin basically has rights over everything, so they could basically do everything. So that's which, as a business owner, you're going to have admin rights, but a manager, for example, may only have access to a particular department. You could essentially, assign different roles, and right here, it just gives you an explanation of all the rights for each user. So for an admin, this user will have full access to Torpago. We recommend giving this role to a limited number of people. Manager, this user can approve spend requests and transactions. They can add new users. They will also have access to all transactions in their apartment. So that's just a way for you to kind of delegate roles and responsibilities and access within the platform. So that's very, very easy to do. Now, here's where you can create the different departments or different categories of spend. It's very, very easy. All you have to do is click this add department, and then you could just specify, let's say it's marketing, and you can set the monthly spend, whatever you want, and then just hit save. And then that department will then show right here. As you can see, I already have general admin costs, spending limit 30,000, its active status. On this page, you can look at the statement. So if you scroll down here, it shows the different monthly statements. So you could download those statements. You could even look for different statements based on the date. So you could check that out. They have a really interesting insights feature where you can drill down into different insights within your business. Let's say you want to look into a specific department, you can do that. You can look within different time ranges, date ranges, and you could also look at it amongst the different users. There's other platforms like Divi that offer, similar features and probably even a little bit more advanced features, but this is very simple to use. There's only about 6 or 7 different pages for you to go to. Sometimes less is more. and it's very, very intuitive. So, all right, so that concludes the updates in the walkthrough of the Torpago Business Credit Card and Expense Management Platform. If anyone has any data points, let us know. I'd be curious to know who got approved, who got denied, and then just what your thoughts are on the platform thus far. And also, as a reminder, in order to apply, you're going to need a business that's in good standing with the Secretary of State. You're going to have to provide your banking data through Plaid platform in a business bank account. So just make sure you have a business bank account and a minimum of 3 months of banking data that shows deposits going into your account. So I hope this review was helpful to you guys. Until next time, y'all take it easy and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.